good, gang? The Division 2 will be free this whole weekend. Make sure to take advantage. It starts in 3 hours, and it's going to be amazing. It's a great experience for those that have not had the opportunity to play. It is a must-buy, and on top of that, it's going to be on sale until next Friday, the 13th, I believe, for only $10. If you guys did not cop it up on sale for the last couple dollars, about like 2 weeks ago, it's a total must-buy. It's an amazing game. It's a great opportunity to play with your friends and just go have fun loot system and play in some PvP action as well if you choose to. If that's your fancy. If not, just go and adventure. It's pretty lit.
Home. Press R1 button to go
Home.
to settings.
Press R1 button to go to settings. And they just released a brand new expansion too for only $10. So it's a great opportunity to play the game. And honestly, there's so much content, you will have fun for a long time before completing the whole game. Yeah. I heard myself. How about that, everybody? Have a good time. Oh, we just reached 1,080 subs. Let's go! Ooh, Boogeyman! Don't shoot your G Fuel. Oh, you seen that shit? How you be, dude? Dude, that was amazing. That guy is fucking banned. He's gonna go to jail. Open, what is that? Something firearmed in public. Yeah, even if that's a gun mechanically engineered failure, he should have not been fucking around with any bullets in the magazine, let alone what he did broke terms of service regardless. You're not supposed to have a gun around. I have like a whole gun vest and I can have guns on me and shit, you know? What? I barely am able to pull off the sword shit. Dude, yeah, exactly, man. And it was live. He's fucked for life. I hate to even say that, but god damn. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You played yourself. Dude, I finally got an external hard drive so I can play Apex and shit again, too. If you want to get going in some games this weekend, I will literally have the whole weekend off. I've been working hardcore, dude. That's why I haven't been streaming as much, if you haven't seen. And I'm going to be hosting that one thing here soon, too. I've been letting everybody know this last month we're going to be doing that, so they're not going to just see it on the channel and be all... You know what I mean? So, yeah, we're going to start getting some shit in action. I'm not going to wait any further. If you have not heard the information and or news, it's kind of how I feel about it right now. You know, we all got to band it together. There's way too many stream Tatianas. There's too many fucking porn stars on Twitch now. There's too many girls body painting themselves completely naked with their vagina taped and nipples taped, baiting their buttholes and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, Twitch has grown to be a completely irresponsible environment, and I hate to even say that. You know what I mean? And for what it was, I was glad to be a part of. And now people think it's a joke if I say, like, I've worked for Twitch or I've accomplished this. People literally, like, think it's funny. They don't know why I'm, like, on this domain. You know what I mean? And I just seen Twitch is going around asking for what better feedback to improve their community and all this other stuff. And I think it's blatantly open what they should change it to. And they're not really looking for streamers' advice on it. It's literally, like, random people and stuff. Through like followers and subscribers through game communities and shit. So hopefully we may see a change on Twitch here soon for the better for people like us. Oh, Annie was drinking? Annie was drinking, dude? Oh shit. Yeah, Karen really needs to keep her clothes on. And you know, girls need to stop letting dogs sniff their buttholes and stuff live on stream and getting their animals drunk and throwing them over their shoulders.
Hostile control point detected.
Yeah, I mean, like, for each his own, but that stuff is crazy. You're not a good person doing that. Yep, an open Coors Light on the desk. Well, damn, dude. Yeah, especially depending on which state he's in too. Even if that's a legal firearm, that's so much, and it's illegal too. It's permanent. That's like that's an offensive criminal charge or some shit like that at that point. That's a double, quadruple fucking whammy to the fucking dong dong, dude. Thought I had my sniper out. Dude, if you have yet to play this game too, yeah, that one girl will. I actually got in trouble a while back ago. You know how I'm just really unfiltered talking about those set of individuals. And I got to clean my filtration up completely now. I got actually a warning on Twitch a while ago, about like a week or so, because I had some girl that obviously did it get offended because I stated somebody's name actually, and they went to their community, blah 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 blah, and I said some message before I even started streaming and chat, and I was like, you know, people like you make me feel very disrespected, and you're new here and you're literally blatantly saying that you stopped doing cam porn because what? Oh, because you're making more money doing Twitch, and all your friends that were in cam porn did the same shit, and then now you're selling twerk videos to fucking Twitch audiences, doing subscriber only streams so new people don't have a chance to like ban you. That's strictly against that content. There's so much derived shit going on. It makes me feel like it's hurting my pride to consider myself with Twitch. And that's like the biggest accomplishment I've ever felt like I've achieved, was the said in the situations that you know of that's happened, you know? And even to be like, be a part of something that's was old school gaming and shit. I feel like they just fought to maintain the viewership level and they didn't care. And maybe they realized the outcome or didn't realize the full, you know, like outcome of what it could really be, but yeah. It sucks. And it's classified as a felony 5. Oh yeah, dude, that guy's gonna be facing some good prison time. And then honestly, he's gonna get punked on because he's not a real criminal. And then the situation that happened, he's probably gonna get into some situations where he's gonna get another life, like a sentence charge if he has to defend himself and shit. Or, you know, be somebody's bitch, suck their dong, something. What the fuck? You almost killed me. Holy shit. That was weird. I know, dude. And the fact that they do get reported and other shit too, they don't, like, I got a report for me talking about those people, and then that's happening. You know, and I'll state here what I stated. You know, okay, so what I got seen was on Twitter. Here, I gotta update a few things on the YouTube stuff too, because my computer's a piece of fucking shit and it won't do it on my PS4 anymore. But yeah, so I got in the recommended slides and stuff like that, and I got tagged on Twitter and some shit that there was this one girl literally like live body painting, completely fucking naked with her nipples and vagina had the pasting over it and shit, you know what I mean? So I actually had that in my recommended feed as well, and I was like, wait, what? And I said a couple things in there, and I stated that people like that are going to be the downfall of gaming platforms entirely, and basically stated that everybody here is watching at that time has a responsibility and output to continue the favorship of what they want to see in the future. If you want to watch that shit, go to porn sites for free shit, or go to freaking cam modeling sites if you want to see that type of shit and you feel that lonely. Whatever the niche be, there's other places. It is the complete wrong domain and wrong way to contribute something, and then all these people be the ones themselves, when they watch these people and they don't say it in front of their friends, start ragging on shit and make tweets about it, because they themselves are guilty for watching it. So if they don't want to continue to see that shit, fix something. Do something as a commuted whole that's gonna have an outlasting standship for gaming. Because if not, I don't feel like it's gonna come to anything anymore, you know? It's like, I'm really wondering why Call of Duty never started their Mountain Dew Code Reds. It's probably because of a lot of that shit. They're probably waiting for a specific moment. I know Apex was doing it again. And then, you know, I couldn't freaking install the game because I did not have enough room for any more updates until I got an external hard drive. So I missed out on some opportunities. Nonetheless, though, I feel like it's going to start changing this year if it is. If it is, it's going to happen this year. I know, bro. It is really hard to tell. I just hope. You know, it's like... You strong as shit, motherfucker. More people shooting at me. You're nothing, chump. Nothing, chump. Fuck me. Someone really shooting me with the fucking minigun? A little excessive, mate. Why is that minigun so accurate? Holy fuck me. You're slow. Fucking juggercock. Okay, you're pissing me off. What the fuck is going on? We got suicide bombers right here? Is this like a main hub? Holy shit. By the way, this game is free to play in the next hour or two? For the whole weekend. It's a pretty dope game, dude. It was on sale for $10, and it actually made a wave point for viewership. And the last month, I think it's been in number 5 slot for live stream gaming category in the analysis period. Ooh, a purple. I'll just loot it. I don't want to equip that. I don't know how that's going to be on me. That minigun guy got off? Or is he hiding?
Hostile control point nearby.
Getting too close.
Oh, and it will be on sale for $10 until I believe the 13th or so. I have it in the video description down below. Some of these shots in this game are weird. Shoot at me with a pistol, buddy. You don't have a pistol war? Mine's automatic. I checked. It is, dude. It's because this game's very underrated, and I think the very few games that have put a lot of mechanics into their shit and money to fix their mistakes, to not repeat it because they actually listen to their community, they're not getting recognized, so they're all going on sale and shit. That was my fault. Whoa, I think the minigun I shot then? Yeah, I shot the minigun. So I think it's one of those games, you know what I mean? Because it's a great game. And I was really questioning why it was such on sale. The mount, considering the Division 1 was trash, everything that everybody thought Division 1 was going to be, they put in Division 2 and made it 3 times as better.
More support, drones!
Okay. It's my fault. Shit. Guys, better get my fucking 6, dude! Oh!
Agent killed.
Welcome back to the Division. That's why I'm at level 19 areas. I'm not level... Oh wait, I'm level 16. Level areas is level 30. So I'm pretty sure I need to do more missions to mass level real quick. I know. You can do emotes and shit in this game too. It's pretty cool. So the mechanics of this and everything are pretty self-derived from like an Army of Two playstyle, mixed with a free-roamed adventure cross between Borderlands 2, 3, and Skyrim, and then it has a looting system similar to WoW. So you can have mass combinations of shit to have different increased hit multipliers. You can have shit just for looting. You can literally stuff for XP. You could have increased armor sets that have bindings together when you have a full set. It has all sorts of certain shit, including guns and mechanics where you can completely customize the whole entire gun, including the features from getting suppressor mods, putting suppressors on other guns, taking them off other guns, putting them on new ones, taking certain rarities of suppressors off shit and other set attachments. You can fully customize the gun as far as skins go as too. It has the Call of Duty conspect to it. Pretty lit. As far as the emote structure from Fortnite, they have in here as well. But it's funny because they had this kind of in their game intentionally at the time Fortnite started to get popular for that stuff, and this game never got recognition for it. And they have some really funny troll stuff. And I feel like Fortnite was, you know, kind of copying some stuff. Yeah, other than all that, this game's great. I don't have really anything to complain about. And you can see freelance roam hubs. So like right now when I go here and there's other people in this lobby, you can come across them here and link up with them if you choose to and go fucking maneuver out with them, drop people from parties, keep going like that. And then you can go to certain regions with those players as well if you want to like have like a squad up. You can walk up to some PvP sections and shit. It's really cool. The dynamic of this game is well made. Well made. It feels like a more old school game, but new. Mind you, it's made in 2019 at the end of it. So it's only like 4 or 5 months out, like newish. So, like, but the amount of time they put in for that mechanic was like, that's what kind of captivated me for video games. It had an overwhelming plot, had depth to the storyline, had changeable storyline, and same with structures here. I could upgrade facilities here and stuff like that and help support them. I can get different gun caches. I can donate backpacks and all sorts of different shit. And at the same time, when I do certain things like that, it makes the variation on what the progression is here look different. So you can change the game pretty dramatically. It's pretty cool.
We can offer you shelter and security. In return,
All right.
you will be expected to contribute. Register to sign a desk, and you will be assigned a work placement.
Now that's all done with. But the thumbnail I created for my video was too big, unfortunately. Oh, dude, if you want some people too as well, I'll be partnering with some guys here soon. And when their names get released, you're more than welcome to reach up to them as well. And I'll give you like some props to it as well. You know what I mean? I'll say something to them so they keep an eye out. And I'll recommend you some people that actually have some pretty good fucking music. Depending on what you would like to. I haven't found like really people that are like aggressive like rock or anything like that, you know, like some sick like Call of Duty like barrel shit, you know, but some really good chill step to dramatic dubstep through scene play to cinegraphic type music, and they have copyrighted rights to it and somewhat non-copyrighted rights, and they're pretty outsized reach channels. I'm gonna get a whole big function going together. We're gonna make a difference. If not, we're gonna help start a change and feed it. Because once communities start seeing, communities like me will start doing that, and regardless how big they are, it'll build incentive if they're around my viewership base or subscriber base, whichever, or just interested, and it will give them that opinion to want to do the same as well.
Agent in need of backup.
Oh, it's lit. And the best superhero movie, Shazam. Oh, where Ghost plays? How you be, man? Yeah, this game is actually really cool. And you could, like, the looting system, for example, I could just go around, right? Be like, okay, I don't want to fight people, whatever. They're fighting another enemy, too. So, oh, no, that's my faction. I'm actually going to help a little bit. Because these guys aren't smart. Oh. Pop your head up. Sonic the Hedgehog. Aw. He has an axe. Bah. You're on fire. Alright, yeah, for example, yeah, there's a lot of random buildings that have access points you can go through and loot. Find a bunch of different shit. It'll say like polymer and carbon fiber. You can use those for material sourcing. You can build different modded guns and source guns. You could literally build different skins for them and make the whole entirety of the gun look entirely different. And when you're looting like this too, you can also upgrade like water caches and supplies throughout homesteads and places you capture and unlock. Like example would be right here. This is a control point I can go unlock, and control points are small faction locations. They'll have like teammates there and stuff like that. You can help give them water supplies and it gives you XP, other sorts of shit like that. And a main control point is kind of like a main house. Okay, so the main control points would be like when I take it over, be turned into a settlement, and like a safe house like this. Where's the other one? Would be basically still the same thing as like a settlement, but as a housing district, and you could use these spots to like teleport and shit. So in reality, I don't have to run around this map as long as I have access points. You know, like these little hubs, places I've been to. I can go and teleport throughout this whole entire fucking place. And this is like actually a really big map compared to majority of other games. And when you get the other DLC, it unlocks the whole top part up here, which is $10 too. I'm gonna buy it here soon, my next paycheck next week. And so you guys will see a lot more of that accessible. And it'll be pretty cool. We'll see what rarities and crazy shits happened. But supposedly it's like a New York style theme on the other side. And when you go there, it's like a teleportation. It's like a weird thing. So we'll see how the mechanic works too. But yeah, safe houses you can teleport to, help them out, other shit like that. You can resupply, you get XP, you can get different crafted mods for helping in such situations like that. Are you a DC or Marvel fan? Honestly, Marvel all the way. Honestly, that's my heart. But then again, they're both derived off the same subject. They have the same placement to me. But I have more foundation with Marvel. Considering I am 24, I did get interested in certain things at certain times that involved with my life, blah, 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 way I look at the world, etc. But yeah, you can go through and do all that shit. It's really cool. Any of these green places I go through to teleport, go through different side missions, main missions, and you can go on. It's kind of has like that, what is it, Dead Island 2 factor simulation to it. So you can go and accept a bunch of freaking side missions and some main missions. And you do not have to complete them in the specific order unless some you have to. Then it'll be marked as like blah, blah, blah. But that progresses storyline. So it's different from other missions. Some of them are like faction missions. The other main missions that are blue, you'll see like a golden main mission. That's like a storyline mission. You have choices to do those as well. And throughout all of that, you can collect supplies, different hub units to where you can unlock certain crazy gear, even in places you've went through again. And literally, the game never makes it easy for you, which is great. I mean, there is points where the game's easy, but it will never have that factor to where you get bored. It is always a consistent change in the PvP construction amongst ratio and leveling. How you're leveled, it will match up against your play style too. So it starts like progressively getting aware of how you play and match up to it. It's pretty cool. That change right there is old school, you know, and that's what like games are missing out nowadays. Most of the people make just flat rushed games. I'm glad they did this. It's pretty cool. Yeah, to an extent, it's like the game never ends. It has that Skyrim basis. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you do everything in this game, you still have more to do. Okay, so you link your Ubisoft account to it. Blam. You have classified agent entrances. You get the season pass, and you get exclusive entrance things, and you get the season pass when you buy any DLC now. Unless they're going to continue to do the game further and make new DLC, which will actually be like a new, you know, it'll say like year 2 and be on a different map if they continue to do it like that, which will be cool if they keep that perspective and make DLC packs. Now, that'll be pretty lit. They don't have to make a new game at that point. They're going to continue it off a big storyline, but a game's only going to do that if they have a big basis of viewership, if it's being played, if it's, you know, if money's being made there, if the community is actually liking it, it's responsive, all that shit. It does take place to future events. But I see them adding a lot into this game, especially since they're continuing to put out DLC. And they put out DLC almost like as a season pass type of sorts, for example. So say Fortnite new season comes out, blah, blah, blah. You spend $10 no matter fucking what. You want anything else throughout the season, you're going to be spending more money. So if you think on that concept of like, oh, okay. And now you see that this game was on sale for $3 or $4, and it was a $60 game like 4 months ago when it came out. Still a $60 game, but in the next 3 hours, it's going to go on sale for $10. When that happens, they released a DLC 2 or 3 days ago. So essentially, if you get that DLC in the game, you get so much shit, it becomes Skyrim at that point. You know, there's so many possibilities of stuff you can do. And then the game always sends you to random stuff. It'll say, supply drop here, this and that, you know. So it has like that, what is it? It's the other zombie game where it has the parkour in it, where you can, like, the grappling hook. Like, it has that hub to it. So it's always environmental. It's always saying, like, hey, do this. Hey, let's do that. Hey, there's this option. You could just change off. It's pretty cool. This game's constructed very, very well. Like, so far, I have nothing but good things to say about it. Except, you know, the fact that I killed my shit at one time. Because that was my fault. I need to start going to some factions too and depleting some of my resources so I don't keep dropping some extra materials and screws and stuff. Ooh, dirty jeans. I got purple jeans on, but I'll loot it.
Hostile control point identified.
Ooh, if I'm a DC, I don't know, because I like Shazam and weird Marvel suit. DC for choosing Captain Marvels. Yeah, there's a lot of stupid stuff like that goes on when it's the new ownerships. Okay, guys, it's not they're trying to change it necessarily. It's new owners want to make more money, so they try to adapt something that the other franchise is going to develop and have not planned for the next few years or something like that.
Dinner's done.
All right, thank you.
I'm gonna lie down, babe. I gotta get up early.
Okay. Here's the thing. Why do you have to pay for more add-ons a game if you pay $60? Well, bro, not trying to be mean. I've done that my whole entire life. It's only this last year and a half, 2 years that games have done that only because of Fortnite has sold the fuck out. And people realized how much you can make off of a game that never has a, hey, you know, this is the finished product. No, Fortnite's been in beta, dude. They've changed their shit so much, you can't trust the accountability of what's going to happen next. And now they're trying to adapt old season mechanics and bringing in new mechanics, completely changing the game. So do you want to pay $60 for a game like that? You know what I mean? No, Fortnite would have never been bought. It would have never made the glory. They did that for sellout shit, and kind of they destructed the big gaming community. And they gave kids a false illusion of success and selling like all this other shit, which that's why YouTube and all these other places made child infringement laws and child protection laws, to where if kids are doing that and out of certain ages and all this stuff, parents can go to jail and all this crap, cut child endangerment, set other situations, blah, 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 blah. So that is a cleanup right there for a starter. But when, think about it like this, you hear all about my stuff about Battlefield 4. How much money do you think I used to spend off games like that when they have 4 or 5 DLCs? And then if you don't get that season pass for $20, you're not getting all the extra $130 worth of shit for free. I would be the person to spend that money on it. I would be the person that eventually realize I need to get that pass. When the game comes out, I'm going to get a head start. I'm going to pre-order it for $3 more. We don't have pre-orders. You guys don't have any of those things. You know what I mean? You guys have not seen that. You have not been held to only that, then seen all this happen. That's why I feel so dramatic, some would say, about my opinion on certain things within the gaming community. Because it has changed so fucking much, people are forgetting how games started, dude. People are forgetting the community. People are forgetting the enjoyment, the friendly competition. That's where it is you versus the other player, not the game just fucks up and has a fucking bloom generator. You know what I mean? I would never spend $60 on any game categorized in bloom. This game, mind you, is no way informed categorized off that. This is a player-based game on attributes, skill levels, all this other shit. Now, if Fortnite started with that, that would have maybe put in, like, let's say a lot more money, then they would have had to charge money at that point. Because Fortnite have graphics like this, and I'm only using Fortnite as a reference. There's a lot of other games out there that have done the same exact thing, like Cuisine Royales and all this shit. This year, you're going to see VR take over in storyline games again. You're going to see all the old school stuff that people may have never had the opportunity to play and experience and see the whole honesty of it. That's going to come back. It's only time. And if not, gaming is ending. And then VR will be the only thing left for said gaming, because what, you gonna really want to watch some like chick just be weird online in a virtual reality shit? Okay, that's some new weird future shit then, and there goes gaming entirely. Then we got some weird, literally sci-fi future crazy weird shit happening at that point. Gaming's only going to develop here soon in a few different other ways. And it's bound and held up to kind of like the communities and how we all feel about what's going to happen and what should happen. You know, that does have a big perspective to do. Yeah, and exactly. And check this out. There's no devs in Fortnite. It's a team of like 3 or 4 fucking people, dude. You know what I mean? It's a very small team. They don't own a corporation filled with 150 fucking employees like Ubisoft or Bungie or Blizzard or anything that's made a great impersonation and step and trophy platform. It's like when you walk down to Hollywood and you see all the fucking gold stars on the ground. That's like what I'm talking about. Fortnite pledged their own gold star with fake fame. No disrespect, Fortnite. You did that. You know it. Their dev teams pay out compared to a normal dev team where you have 400, 500 people. They're still barely making ends way. You see all these game designers, do they drive around Teslas and shit? No. They don't. That's the honest truth, you know? I completely agree with you right there as well. Yeah, I mean, like, then look at that. I spent $70 fucking on, you know, Call of Duty, right? And then, what? You have to have PlayStation Plus to play any online games like that, period. Games used to not be like that. PlayStation and Xbox were battling, and PlayStation said they would never fucking be like that ever. And then what do you have? PlayStation 4 came out and that shit happened. Then PC got popular because the majority of those games were free because you had internet export fucking connections. And they're not going to make you pay for online when you spend $1,000 on a fucking console. They're like, get the fuck out of here with that stupid shit. You know, they want everybody to play it at that point, every single game. Now, Xbox and PlayStation repeated that cycle because those companies were losing fucking money. Now we have, oh, once again, you have to pay for a whole year's worth of shit, or you're paying 120 fucking bucks by the end of the year just by buying months. You know? So there's a lot of shit that goes into gaming now. That's why it's imminent to where the console wars are going to breach a point to where there's going to be a merger and PC's just going to be obsolete at that point. Xbox, the new Xboxes and PS fucking whatever the fucks, with these things that they state that are in, ooh, that's way better. And they're gonna, the charge for that, dude, it's gonna be worth just getting a fucking starter up computer and just getting good at gaming on PC and then just upgrading your computer through parts, which would be way cheaper instead of having to buy 4 or 5 fucking different consoles in the next 3 years, because that's how rushed it's gonna be to keep up anything. Wait. What the hell actually just happened? Dude, is the update happening? Yeah, that is true, Moogie. Would you rather be a dev or an actor? Actor, dude. Actors have personality traits to make it have an opportunity to do something good. No, actors are like businessmen. 9 out of 10 businessmen are a piece of shit. Same thing with actors. 1 out of 10 are actually trying to inspire to do something good. That's why we only have like fucking 35, 45 fucking actual actors that are never talked about because they're actually trying to do good in the world and wasting their money on shit like that instead of fucking a Pegasus, Ferrari, Lamborghini fucking boat. I seen that, man. How you liking that, Moogie? Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to restart this really quick. I'll be right back on YouTube. But, yeah. Yeah. I think we have the update happening right now. Sure. Yeah. And if this is an actual, like, lag glitch, it's not because of the game. It's because my PS4, I've put, like, probably 3,000 hours on it in the last, since I've gotten it. Probably way more, actually. Way more. Had it just as long as I had my PC at that point in time. I put so many hours on my shit. My PlayStation's done this a couple different times because it's for my downloaded games. All right, guys, I'm gonna restart stream. I'll be right back. 10 times better, bro. Oh, yeah, sir. Hey, you should get Counter-Strike and go to the surfing section. Buy Counter-Strike on sale. Literally mark it in the category on Steam. And when you get that game, go to surfing and don't even touch the fucking PvP for a minute. Just go to surf. And that right there will help you in every angled mechanic game that's first-person shooter out there. The fucking, all that shit I used to talk about, like fucking that, what is it? Flow state movement? Where you build your character's speed off certain jumps and certain specific angles. That will get you so progressed in PC play, dude. It will be so great. And make sure not to copy other people's keybinds only by saying that adapt off your own. Maybe use some people's as an example, format it however you see theirs are, but get some shit within your movement. And if you're having a hard time like that, get a mouse that has at least some external buttons for the thumb, or if not, spin the extra little bit, because it will be rewarding, and get a blue laser jet, if not corded with blue laser jet. Better connection at the end of the day. If you have more USB ports and you're able to do that, trust me and do it. But, yeah, if not, get the other ones where it has 2 buttons right here and 2 buttons right here. It's not necessarily necessary to have all button movement between your hands, because then your calibration between movement and swift pivoting, when you're flick and you have your certain rotations depending on how high sensitivity you're playing on now, mind you, it will actually just kind of get in the way, and flicking sometimes will press other keys and get you fucked up. Oh, Ghost, I feel you, dude. Oh, Ghost, it's not, trust me. It's not. It's not. I love it. I love it. Alright, guys, I'm gonna restart this shit. I'll be right back.